Well, I'd like to tell everybody that we've just come off a very active year last year as we worked on the Michigan business tax. The Michigan Manufacturers Association was very involved in the work on this tax and how it ended up. We didn't get everything we wanted, but we got a good chunk of what we wanted, and that's basically because of our committee, our MMA Tax Advisory Committee. One of the nice things about MMA as opposed to a lot of other associations is that we sort of work from the bottom up. Our policy is driven by our committees many times. And our tax committee met on a monthly basis, reviewing alternatives, suggesting different ideas, and trying to work out a way that we could get the best deal we could for manufacturers once the SBT was due to go away. I think in the long run we got a very good deal. We've got a deal that gave us a really good chunk of personal property tax deduction, about a 65% worth. And I think it's in a method that we can all use in the future, and we'll give the state the money they need to start with. Having said that, we got a trailer bill that came along, right along behind it, that ended up being the surcharge that was added on. That ended up coming at us by way of the state deciding they wanted to implement a service charge. When we looked at the service charge and how it was going to affect manufacturers, many of them were going to be affected adversely. And rather than not knowing if we're going to be in or are going to have to pay a tax or not pay a tax, we decided to take a straight surcharge for everybody and try to get rid of that over years. So obviously the first priority this year is to get rid of that surcharge or find a way to lessen that surcharge. And we're in talks with a number of other business groups and looking at ways to do that.